For some people, cars are just for fun. For others, they are a necessity. But then there's a whole other level. Cars that only the elite of the elite can afford. They're more like treasures than just vehicles. These kinds of cars that turn heads, break records, and make headlines. These cars have made history as the rarest, most expensive cars to ever be made. Number 10, the 2005 Maybach Exelero. Starting off, we have the Maybach Exelero is a one-off high-performance sports car made by Stoller in collaboration with Daimler Chrysler. It was unveiled at the Tempodrom in Berlin in 2005. This beautiful vehicle is not only known for its incredible performance, but also for its exclusivity and high price. With a cost of $8 million, it is one of the most expensive cars ever made. What makes it even more special is that only one was ever built till today, and according to Top Gear, the vehicle was purchased by rapper Birdman in 2011 for an incredible price of $8 million. In January 2012, however, Motorvision published a profile on the car, revealing that it was then owned by Mechatronic, a company located in Germany. The report clarified earlier rumors about the car being sold to Birdman, stating that these claims were unfounded. However, enthusiasts were shocked when the car made an appearance in pop culture. It was featured in Jay-Z's music video for his song Lost One. This one-of-a-kind car was actually created for Fulda, a German tire company, to test and showcase their high-performance tires. It was designed specifically to handle high speeds and deliver outstanding performance, luxury, and power in one single, amazing package. Although the Maybach Exelero weighs 5,683 pounds, it is surprisingly fast. It is equipped with a V12 twin-turbo engine that generates 700 horsepower. This powerful engine allows the car to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.4 seconds, which is impressive for a car of its size and weight. In addition to its speed, the Exelero can reach a top speed of 218 miles per hour, and that tells us nothing except that the manufacturers deliberately opted for advanced design and engineering. However, its unique engineering design is nothing compared to the next vehicle in the list. Number 9, the Stout Scarab. Up next is the Stout Scarab, a unique and streamlined car that was produced in the United States during the 1930s and 1940s. It was designed by William Bushnell Stout, a visionary engineer and inventor. The car was initially manufactured by Stout Engineering Laboratories and later by the Stout Motor Car Company, both based in Detroit, Michigan. The Stout Scarab is widely recognized as a groundbreaking vehicle in automotive history. In fact, it is credited by some experts as being the world's first minivan because of its innovative design and spacious interior. In 1946, an experimental prototype of the Scarab achieved another milestone by becoming the first car in the world to feature a fiberglass body shell and air suspension. William Bushnell Stout not only created the Scarab, but also used it extensively. He owned and regularly drove his own Scarab, traveling more than 250 miles across the United States. It is reported that up to 5 Stout Scarabs still exist today, making this vehicle extremely rare and valuable. Among these surviving cars, a 1935 model in working condition was displayed for many years at the Owl's Head Transportation Museum, located in Owl's Head, Maine. This particular Scarab was on loan from the Detroit Historical Museum, which owns the vehicle. The Scarab eventually returned to the Detroit Historical Museum after its time on display in Maine. It was scheduled to go back into the museum's storage on August 21st, 2016, as part of a planned rotation of exhibits. The Stout Scarab had a sleek and modern design that made it look futuristic for its time. It had smooth running boards, a sloped windshield, hidden hinges, flush door handles, and rear wheel covers. The Scarab used a rear-mounted V8 engine, which provided plenty of power and created extra trunk space at the front. Its monocoque construction also made the interior very spacious, which is more room than most cars of that era. However, this advanced design was very expensive to produce. Because of the high costs, only 9 Scarabs were ever hand-built. Speaking of cars that have high costs, the Pagani Zonda is worth much more than its price tag. Number 8. Pagani Zonda HP Baretta. The Pagani Zonda is a high-end, mid-engine sports car made by the prestigious Italian company Pagani. It was first shown to the public at the Geneva Motor Show in 1999. The luxury car is very exclusive and is only made in small numbers for customers who order it. By 2019, only 140 Zondas had been made, including test models. The Zonda HP Baretta was introduced in 2017 at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. It was created as a special gift for Horacio Pagani, the founder of the company, to celebrate his 60th birthday. It also marked the 80th anniversary of the Zonda, and they had high hopes for the market performance of the car. Fortunately, this car exceeded their expectations, and for obvious reasons. There are actually a few different versions of the Zonda. These include a 2-door coupe, a roadster with a removable roof, and the Baretta, which is a new style. The car's body is mainly built using carbon fiber, which makes it lightweight and strong. It has a unique design that sets it apart from other Zonda models. In fact, its most noticeable features include the Baretta body style and rear wheel covers, inspired by Group C race cars, making it the first Pagani to use this design. Other features include a rear spoiler, air intakes, and rear lights, all borrowed from the 760 series models. The Zonda was originally planned to be called the Fangio F1, in honor of Juan Manuel Fangio, a legendary Formula One champion. However, after his passing in 1995, the name was changed. It was renamed Zonda, which refers to a hot air current that blows above Argentina. The Pagani Zonda screams luxury, but this next vehicle screams dangerous speed. Number 7. Bugatti Dvo. Next is the Bugatti Dvo, is named after Albert Dvo, a famous French-Italian race car driver, mechanic, and Air Force pilot. In 1928, he became a Bugatti works driver and won the prestigious Targa Florio race, which automatically earned him a lasting legacy in the world of motorsports. Now, the car itself is a powerhouse. It uses the same 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine as the Bugatti Chiron. This engine produces about 1,479 horsepower, which allows the Dvo to go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds. However, its top speed is about 236 miles per hour, and this is because the Dvo focuses more on handling and aerodynamics instead of outright speed. To improve performance, the Dvo has been designed with several aerodynamic upgrades. It has a wide, fixed rear wing, a larger front spoiler, wider air intakes, and bigger side skirts. These changes create extra drag, but they also give the car better grip and control, and so it's ideal for winding roads and tight corners. To make sure the Dvo doesn't get confused with the more common Bugatti Chiron, The manufacturers made sure to give it some unique design features. These include brand new headlamps and taillights, as well as a wider version of Bugatti's famous horseshoe grille. These changes make the Dvo look different and stand out even more. Bugatti only ever made 40 Dvos, and amazingly, all 40 were sold on the very first day they became available for purchase. Buyers were also given almost endless customization options, meaning no two Dvos are exactly alike. Each one was personalized to match the preferences of its billionaire owner. With this next car, let's throw it back a little. You'll be surprised that even cars from the 20th century are still worth a fortune today. Number 6, 1962 Aston Martin DB4 GT Zagato. Zagato is a name that is highly respected and recognized in the world of automotive design. Founded in 1919, this Italian company has earned a reputation creating some of the most stunning and iconic cars ever made. Over the years, Zagato has worked with numerous famous car manufacturers to produce cars that are not only beautiful, but also really functional. One of the most celebrated cars in Zagato's history is the 1962 Aston Martin DB4 GT Zagato, a car that has become an icon in the world of classic automobiles. Aston Martin produced only 19 examples of the DB4 GT Zagato, which makes it one of the rarest cars ever created by the iconic British automaker. This rarity, plus its uncommon design and impressive performance, has made it highly coveted among car enthusiasts and collectors worldwide. One of these rare beauties was sold for an incredible $14.3 million, showing just how valuable and treasured this car has become over time. The car's design is so admired that it caught the attention of curators at the High Museum of Art in Atlanta. They were so inspired by the DB4 GT Zagato's elegance and style that they included it in a special exhibition celebrating the golden age of automotive design. This exhibition showcased 18 vehicles from what many consider a pinnacle period for car design, spanning from the early 1930s to the early 1960s. Till today, the Aston Martin Zagato has remained valuable, and car enthusiasts still hope that somehow more units will be produced. And now, to our discovered pick. This image shows a striking vehicle that looks like a golden luxury car from a futuristic movie. The lavish vehicle was designed by a group of artists led by sculptor Michael Abrams in 2019. The model is made entirely of metal, painted to resemble gold, and includes intricate details like large spiked wheels and a vintage-inspired design. Beautiful as it is, it has no engine, working parts, or ability to move on its own. Now, back to real cars. Number 5. Bugatti 110. Bugatti has never built a cheap vehicle, and they won't start now. In 2019, every billionaire Bugatti enthusiast with a love for their classic models was eagerly awaiting a new car that could stand beside their iconic EB 110 Supersport from the mid-1990s. That wait finally ended in 2019 when Bugatti introduced the 110, a stunning coupe based on the Chiron, but designed to honor the legendary EB 110 while celebrating the company's 110th anniversary. The 110 isn't just a Chiron with a few tweaks. It's different in many ways. This has an entirely new roofline, and it has a silhouette that you can't help but notice. The front is designed to sit lower to create a sleeker, more aggressive appearance, while the rear end is noticeably higher. One of its most eye-catching features is a much smaller version of Bugatti's iconic horseshoe grille, which closely resembles the grille of the EB 110. To enhance its nostalgic appeal,